Welcome back to Talk of the Town. We are joined by John Snodgrass from Northridge Cinema's 10, right there on 278 and Matthews Drive.
Correct.
Good to have you here today.
Glad to be here.
You know, movies are one of those things that bring so much hope, and they're things that you have to see on the big screen.
Oh, definitely.
You have to see them on the big screen. Y'all are back and open now.
We've been open for 6 weeks, looking for some good movies.
Yeah, right? Is anything out? Like, what's coming out?
Everything we're playing is new.
Yeah.
But very little of it people have heard of. The studios are holding on to their dollars and not spending a lot on advertising until they can release the big films, and they're waiting for the big states to reopen.
I gotcha. So those releases, it's kind of interesting the way the way that the theatrical openings, right, or the film openings on opening night, it's kind of in different cities. Right?
Yes.
And then eventually it makes its way to us here in the Lowcountry.
They have somebody who figures out where to release the films.
Yeah.
If they're certain it's going to be a major release, like a Pirates in the Caribbean.
Sure.
That'll release everywhere across the U.S.
Right.
But a smaller film, they'll say, let's try these top 10 cities and see how it does. And if it does well, then they'll expand it in 2 weeks. And if it does well, they'll expand it again.
Is there a way to kind of rally for films or something? How can we?
The only way we can try to get films into our area, because we're not a major city, unfortunately, as far as the film companies are concerned, is to be vocal with the film companies. Send them emails. Let them know you've heard about their film and you want to see it.
So what's the best way to sort of, they're not spending a lot on advertising, so how can we sort of find out about what's in the pipeline or what could be coming out or, you know, sort of what we've been, generally there was always something big that would be coming out around Thanksgiving.
Correct.
Right? Because
holidays.
Holidays, times for families to go. How can we sort of find out what's in the pipeline?
Well, unfortunately, with the pandemic, the pipeline, even though it's full,
Kinked, right?
It's kinked. And as soon as you get one kink straightened out, they kink it someplace else. The studios used to, and still do, provide a release calendar. So we would know what trailers to put out so people who are coming to the films know what's up next. Well, now, because of their delays and hesitancy, none of that is holding water anymore.
Wow.
So.
What a shift.
It is.
What do you do with that?
It's tough. All we can do is try to tell you through the posters we post outside.
Okay.
That's the most current information we have about the next set of films. The trailers we play with the films that are currently being exhibited will also be targeted to new films.
Gotcha.
We used to play 4 trailers. Now we're down to 2. But we filled in the blank the old-fashioned way. We play a cartoon.
Oh, that's the best. So now, do you have sort of a library of things that you can sort of pick and show at different times that you have in-house?
No.
Okay. How does it work? I mean, it's just fascinating.
Well, movies have to be rented from the studios.
Right.
They own them.
Right.
They get a percentage of the ticket price that, whatever a theater sells their tickets for. We have to contract with the studio in advance to say, we want to show this film.
Gotcha.
How long we're going to show it as a minimum, and how many prints or how many auditoriums are going to be dedicated to that film.
Okay.
Now, if the film underperforms, let's say we agree to a typical, which is minimum 2 weeks, 1 auditorium. And it opens, and after the first weekend, 3 people have come to see the film. At the end of that first week, the studio may say, okay, you can put it with another film. So that's why we can sometimes have more than 10 films.
Gotcha. Okay, so with being able to put a cartoon in there, where how do you choose those? Is that something that you have a lot of creative license with?
We're playing old Looney Tunes.
Oh my gosh,
from the
that's
1950s.
The best. Nothing like that 2D animation.
Mm-hmm.
How
Bugs
fun.
Bunny, Roadrunner, Foghorn Leghorn.
The best.
And it changes every week.
So how do we find out what's going on? Is it social media stuff or just drive by?
You can
What do we
visit
do?
our website.
Okay.
We have an email list. If you're a member of that, you'll get an email once a week that tells you what we're playing and what we anticipate to play. But just for general research, Internet Movie Database.
IMDb.
IMDb.
Hit that IMDb.
If you don't know what a film is about, go there and look it up.
Yeah, absolutely. So how do we get on that email list?
You can call me, email me, your email address, and I'll put you in.
Or sign up when you go to the theater?
You can go to our website. There's a link there. You can sign up.
Okay, perfect. Now, what can we expect when we go there? I know I've seen, so seats are every other seat and wear a mask, basically.
State law requires a mask
Yep.
when you enter the building, but once you sit down, you can remove the mask.
Kind of hard to drink your soda with the mask on.
Yeah,
I've done that a million
popcorn
times. Have you
gets
done
stuck
that?
in the mask. Yeah, doesn't work out well.
So not even thinking about it. So yeah. Okay. And so let's go back to the movies, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a good time to do it.
Perfect time. You can almost get a private showing right now.
You kind of can.
It's slow. Best times to go, Monday through Thursday during the day.
Monday through Thursday during the day. Anybody, when the kids are back to school, take a minute and go back to the theater. It just rejuvenates the spirit. It really does.
It's not the same at home on your TV.
It never will be.
No.
Let's go to the movies, right?
We've got that one too.
Thanks so much for being with us on Talk of the Town, John Snodgrass. Make sure you go to Northridge Cinemas, get a movie in. Good to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching Talk of the Town. I'm Carrie Dillon. We'll see you next time.